Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his point of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way?
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously, and that 2022 tournament got off to the worst possible start. In a way, that made the end result even greater.
Felt like fate in a way.
Absolutely.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It could be in here. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Busquets. Oh, it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Great chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's picked out the run. Van Basten! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Van Basten really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Passing nice and neat. Beckham. Great vision. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Shevchenko has got himself a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. And this is Shevchenko. Beckham. And this is Beckham. It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Beckham. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Khan gets rid without sophistication. Almost half an hour in now. Looking to play him in. And the shot! That's another chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, chance for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe! Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now can he find a finish? Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't happen.
Van Basten! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cruzeiro grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, good read. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
Oh, smashing header! High and ultimately harmless.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And he welcomes it in. Van Basten, not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Busquets. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Shevchenko.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's made its way to him, and he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Mbappe. It's Van Basten! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe is fouled. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
number
here.
19,
Van Basten.
number 9,
Crescer do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Neymar,
Gives it back.
number 20,
Serginho. Serginho's. He's got
on the
full.
field, number 2,
It wasn't a great header in the end.
number 3, Daniel Van Buiten.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Number
That has been
17,
cut short.
Hakimi. Number 27, Serginho.
And it's Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that was vital. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Platini. Messi. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Messi. And it's Pedri. Takes a shot! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Cruzeiro finding their passes. That has not gone well. Van Basten. Serginho. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Oakland Roots clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a mighty effort! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Here's the header! Serginho. Van Balten cuts it out. Oh, good spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Van Basten. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos drives it in. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. He cuts out the supply. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Van Basten! Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. Cruzeiro suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor shot. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run at.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Safi Salih actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar with the short one. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zico. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Solid! Oh, crossbar!
Here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Rijkaard. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Cruzeiro! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar, and he's lost his man here. And here's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Solot. Collar! And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Solot. Collar! Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's having a shot! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And the shot! Goal! Flamengo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Flamengo go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schuler defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Verratti, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good-looking ball. The pass has gone astray. Kimmich clears. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
That gets things going for the second half.
Crescer can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chips it through. Messi gets through on his... Great chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Flamengo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Marco Verratti. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nkunku. The ball's gone astray. Look at the space here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He is through here. Pinches it off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Sörloth. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is shot, surely! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3. Sörloth, Luis Alberto, hit into the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Keeper's not concerned by that. Kante gathers from the goal kick. Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. And they can counter here, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Koller, given the lift of his goal. Zico. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Cruzeiro really could have done without this.
Substituição.
Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
It's become a case of men against boys. Verratti really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Cannavaro. Kimmich. Turns back here, probably the best option.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he latch on to this? Neymar gets into some space. Klosterman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Mbappe. Okafor. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Zico. Luis Alberto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Flamengo are having a ball here. Marco Verratti. Conte. Okafor. Zico. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 19.
DiMarco has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great ball. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Cruzeiro, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately, they take away nothing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones, and while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Here's Openda. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella tries to dink it through. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's made its way to him. And he's only to Pedri!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Basten. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Van Basten. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. No, again, there's no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella, who's set up one goal so far. And the shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Valverde. He's chosen to go back. This looks promising. And it's Barella. Deep cross. He's got tall. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valverde. Busquets. Shevchenko. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. That's a good ball. Drilled in low. Busquets. And it's Vieira. And the through ball. And this Shevchenko gets through. And the shot! And it's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Unai Simon claims comfortably. Valverde, that ball looks a good one. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Basten.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Van Basten. Decent chance! It's in! Cruzeiro are back on level terms. That is... And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's played through for him. Oh, super ball! And he's managed... And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Oh, it's Van Basten. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Vieira. And that's cause for mild irritation. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko. Chance! Pedri. To Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming. Right, Shevchenko. And the shot's on here. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barella. It's a searching pass. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
He gets big! Just off target.
Openda is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Basten. Timber gets a foot in here. He's having a good look here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where...
Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Cruzeiro get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Busquets. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Barella. Pedri. Pedri powering forward here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Ah, he's given it away. Big chance. Van Basten! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty...
Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Openda. So what can they make of this? Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
João Neves. Openda chasing after it. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Conte. Now it's Openda. Now it's Mbappe. Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot. No mistake. Deep into injury time. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like...
And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having...